purpose, passion, 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 faith, 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 freedom, 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 freedom. Good morning, welcome back to the Space Between with Sean McClellan, your humble host and void specialist. I got a special guest for you guys today. This guy is absolutely living a purpose-driven life and is so passionate about the company that he started, Garden of Elixer. My man Elijah Cole is in the house from Atlanta. You're Atlanta? You're in Georgia, Macon, Georgia, or Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Actually, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome, awesome. Elijah and I met just a while ago out and about. I was talking to him about, as I do, what are you passionate about in life? How's life? What are you doing with your life? Are you living a purpose-driven life? And he's like, man, it's funny you should ask me that, Sean, because I got this company called Garden of Elixir. And I was like, wow, dude, like you're making an impact. You're helping people with their body and their mind with your products. And Elijah, I got to ask you, what prompted you to start this company, and what's your journey been like so far?
Well, I initially wanted to start the company around the time that COVID-19 was going on. Everybody was real sick and just trying to figure out a way to navigate that. And I had already been already pretty healthy myself, and I've already dived into like the natural foods world, and I decided to, share that with the world, and that was my initial idea for Garden of Elixir. I started formulating a couple products to get them out there.
Did you have anything happening going on with your life, with your health, that you said, I gotta change my lifestyle. I got to do something different with my life, to help other people, because I've kind of went through something myself. Was there something specifically that happened to you to kind of encourage you, or kind of give you the
Well,
idea to get into this
and
spectrum?
it wasn't, even it wasn't even really anything that particular happened to me or in my life, just besides, everybody around, was, really trying to navigate that new sickness of COVID-19. And that really seemed to be my main goal, was to try to help curb that without, having to go necessarily to the hospital or, the other medical ways. Let's try a natural way.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. So basically, COVID-19 gave you the idea of how we can put natural ingredients into our body, kind of to combat the things that we were going through as a world. Our whole culture was pretty much impacted by that. So
Yeah,
that's pretty,
exactly.
that's pretty amazing, dude. Um, what gets you out of the bed in the morning, dude? What do you like when you get out of bed in the morning? Like, what is your purpose for being here? What do you think your purpose for being here is, Elijah?
My purpose for being here is actually just to, spread knowledge, any knowledge I have, to spread it, be around people, and then ultimately just help the people on the planet is, what really gets me going. And that you mentioned that, our company, Garden of Elixir, I made sure to implement that. And, we do a 5% water pledge, and that's what we give back, 5% of all proceeds to our water pledge. We actually buy different water filtration systems and send them to different third world countries, such as Haiti, or sometimes we ship them into the U.S. as well, to the Virgin Islands, anywhere that really struggles sometimes with cleaner water.
I mean, dude, your outreach is amazing, dude. The fact that you're giving back so much and you're just still trying to get this company off the ground.
But
Some
yeah, for sure, for sure.
some of the things you've experienced with your inner circle, like when you wanted to start this company. I mean, I'm sure you had some mindset issues going on with yourself in regards to, like, can I even do this? Can I pull this off? Did you have that inner voice kind of talking to you? And like, how do you combat that on a daily basis in regards to continuing to kind of push forward with your idea, trying new things, getting your product out there, and kind of, just being visible in the marketplace?
To be honest, at any given moment in life, I feel like you always are going to have to give yourself those pep talks. I started the company, and I wasn't even, fully stable myself. I was actually living with a cousin of mine, and I just decided I was restarting in life, and just, broke up with a fiance, and, I decided to go ahead and implement that plan. And, that really kept me focused, gave me that drive, just wanting to get somewhere different. So I just feel like, you just have to have that drive to know where you're trying to get. You know, you fight through the adversity. No matter where you're at in life, you can be up or down one moment, but you always know you'll be up again in my eyes. So,
I
that
mean,
really is what just kept me going. And, I'm here today.
I think you said two really critical words to me: stability and mission. Stability. I mean, let's just be honest here. There's not a whole lot of stability right now in the world, and everything seems to be kind of uncertain. And I think for me, what I'm doing with this podcast, and it sounds like what you're doing, is the mission that's involved to what we're doing that's impacting people's lives. That's what's going to pull each of us through when things get rough, because we know essentially that we're making a difference in somebody's life, whether it be with their health, whether it be with our words of encouragement. And I think that's critical for any business, because it can't just be about the money. Like, that's not going to be a reason for you to continue pushing on. I mean, that's not a reason to keep going. In my opinion, it's going to have to be the mission that kind of pulls you through those days where you just feel like you can't do it anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. We're all tired at the end of the day. So
Well, dude, what
definitely.
challenges are you facing right now with the company, Elijah? I know we talked a little bit. You showed me like a couple of clips, like Steve Harvey was kind of like checking out your product, man, which is that's got to give you like a big boost of confidence and like
It definitely does.
give you some visibility in the marketplace. Have you seen any impact in regards to that video being played? Have you seen like an increase in sales or anything like that?
Definitely a huge increase of sales. He actually, visit the store because he has formulated a new natural product himself. And, it was just really, really a good morale boost to see that, someone such as Steve Harvey is actually wanting to get his product into the store that I have my product in. And, that just really drove a lot of clientele to the grocery store too, as well. And that really, really definitely helped push up some numbers and sales.
So do you have an actually brick and mortar store now at this point, or are you just trying to get your product into uh, other local grocers at the moment?
So I'm actually just getting my product out into the grocery store. So I just supply the grocery stores at this point. I don't have my own brick and mortar location that we're selling out of, and I think I will probably continue to just do it that way, sell it to the stores.
So Elijah, for you, what does success mean for your company, for your personal goals? What does that look like for Elijah Cole and Garden of Elixir?
I really just want to be able to, eventually branch off more helping hand type of companies that are actually doing positive things with the products that they're putting out there and with some of the revenue that's being brought in. And I feel like that completes the full circle, and that's pretty much, exactly what it is for me. So
When you say
it has
other companies, are you talking about like doing like some collaborations of companies that are actually in this space? Or are you talking about
just, like other ideas that I always have in my head, but you always have to start with the bottom company and then hopefully move forward and branch off and create other companies in same likeness as this company with that same mission base. So yeah, we definitely look forward to ultimately just being able to generate that revenue to be able to help other people do that same thing. We really want to generate the revenue, help the third world countries with water. We're really definitely into giving back and sustaining the earth as well. So we definitely want to make sure we're always putting out earth sustainable products and packaging.
are these products that you're making? Are you making these personally yourself? Like you have like a warehouse, you have like a
Yeah,
commissary
so we
kitchen that
actually
you're going to, or
so actually me and my wife, we make everything ourselves in-house. So it's definitely a process, as we have grown, and started supplying the grocery stores, that's more work for us too as well. So as I mentioned, everybody's always tired. So
yeah, but when you get tired, like if you're like me, I got a couple kids and I'm doing the podcast and I got currently working as well. Your mission, I go back to the mission, man. Like it isn't about me, what I'm doing. It's about helping other people. I think we're kind of all being called here. We've been put on this earth to help people. That's our main purpose here, is to help our former human being. And I mean, what you're doing, man, is awesome. I know you're impacting the lives of people around the world, and you're just getting started. Like I know that You're going to do great things, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see all your product, man, at all the stores around the world because it's coming, dude. You just
Oh
got to
yeah,
keep.
definitely.
You got to
It's
keep.
definitely I can feel that.
I mean, you're doing it, dude. I mean, most people, Elijah, they're scared to get out of the starting gate, dude. You put yourself out there. You got out of the starting gate. You're taking action. I mean, most people, they don't even get that far in their journey because they let fear stop them. They let the doubt and the negativity from their friends telling them they can't do this or crazy. Like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to do this, whatever this business you're trying to start, this idea. You're crazy.
Oh
Like
yeah,
most
for
most people
sure.
most people don't get started because of that, dude. I mean, I think it's really sad that most people can't get out of the gate because they're scared of the fear of rejection that they're going to get from other people.
Exactly. Yeah, that mindset definitely holds a lot of us back. I definitely just feel like with anything, you definitely just have to jump out there into it head first. Don't be scared of anything. Um, definitely it's good to have some worries and know what you have worries about, but I definitely feel like ultimately you'll definitely figure out a way to navigate those worries. So there should never be any fear and then definitely attacking those goals you want.
I mean, there never should be. Unfortunately, their faith and fear are both two things that we can't really see. And
Right.
some people lean into the fear, and other people lean into their faith. It's probably safe to say that any person who's successful, even Elon Musk or anybody, Steve Jobs, any of these guys, I guarantee you that they were scared at some point in time of doing what they were doing. They just did it anyway.
Oh yeah, they just did it. They just did it. So
Well,
at the end
Elijah,
of the
man,
day, yes, sir.
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, I definitely, like yeah. At the end of the day, I feel like it's exactly just that. You're gonna have that fear, but you can use that as a motivator as well too. If you're a little scared of something, you can turn that fear into motivation.
That's a very, very good point, dude. I think we have to become comfortable with being a little uncomfortable, and kind of using that fear, almost like making ourselves go to that place of our uncomfort just to be comfortable with that space so we can actually learn how to move through it. But that's a bold move in itself because most people aren't willing to do that.
Yes, sir. I definitely understand how that is. Navigating through the country as well can be, difficult too at times. Especially with minority businesses too. So I definitely would suggest that everyone just get out there and just give it a try. You know.
So are you traveling to other states at the moment, pushing your products to different states at the moment, or you just kind of localized in what you're doing it right now?
So right now I am shipping nationwide. So we do have our online base too, which is doing really well. And but as far as brick and mortar stores and getting into the grocery stores, I am staying local in the Atlanta area.
Atlanta's a pretty big city, dude. That's from
Yeah, pretty big market in the Atlanta area.
yeah, my wife and my wife's from there, dude. That's how we met, man. So I know there's a huge market for you where you're at now locally, dude.
Definitely.
Well, Elijah, dude, I really appreciate you taking time to meet with me today. I know you got a lot of stuff going on today to do. What is the
Yes,
best
sir.
way for people to get in touch with you so they can check out your products, check out your story, and start living a better, healthy life for themselves?
Well, we are sold in store in the Atlanta area at 7 Natural Foods Market. We can also be found at Little Burn Community Pharmacy in Little Burn, Georgia. And we're also are shipping nationwide online through our website, www.gardenofElixir.org.
Awesome. And I will put that in the show notes as well for today. Elijah, thank you so much for your time today, brother. I wish you the best of luck in all your adventures. I know you're going to crush it, and we will
Oh, yes,
speak with you
sir.
soon, my man. All right.
I definitely appreciate it. Nice talking with you.
And just like that, another void has been filled in the space between. Hey, listen, you're obviously a podcast listener. You're listening to this podcast, which I appreciate you. Have you ever thought about launching your own? Are you somebody who feels like I've got a message, but I'm not quite clear what it is or who would ever want to hear it? let's do this. Let's have a conversation. I'll kind of take you behind the scenes of the Space Between podcast, show you how I do it, and worst case scenario, you'll have 3 really simple steps that you can use right now to understand what your message is and how to get it out there. Go to linkwithsean.com, SEAN, linkwithsean.com, book a call, pick a time that works for you, and let's have a conversation about you and your message, all right? We'll see you on the call.